Hi guys, Ange here. Thanks for joining me and welcome to my channel. In today's video I am going to discuss the beautiful Hourglass Unlocked Palette. It is limited edition and I just want to share my thoughts on it. Before we get into the video guys, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you could click the subscribe button. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That would be fantastic. So if you'd like to know what I think about this palette, please keep watching. Okay, first off, it's beautifully packaged. It is in a gold, very reflective packaging. This is a new formulation from Hourglass and it is a vegan palette, and all their vegan products from now on will have this little bunny in the H to reflect that in their products. The other Hourglass palette that I do have is in rose gold packaging, and this was the Ambient Lighting Palette Volume 3. I did get the Volume 2 in the marbled packaging. I wasn't a fan, so moved it on, but I love this palette here. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the Volume 4 palette, as I have this and I think it's a little bit similar, but the colours in this palette are just beautiful. Now I did use them on my face today, so I'll take you through the process of what I used, how I used these products, and then we'll come back and chat a little bit more. So here is the gorgeous packaging and the unlocked palette, and the colours in here are just gorgeous. So I'm going to use, I've already done my base and my eyes, and I'm going to use this palette for the rest of my face makeup. So I'm going to take a small Morphe R13 brush and take the bronzer brush and just apply that on the hollows of my cheeks first, blending that up. It's quite a warm bronzer shade. Taking more of a fluffy bronzer brush, and I really love this EcoTools full powder brush, and I'm just going to dip into that again and just go around the perimeter of my forehead. And just a little bit more on my cheeks. I love the Hourglass palettes when they come out. It's just a nice way to try all their powders. And I'm going to try this blush here, and I might mix it with a little bit of the pinky as well. So I'm taking a Duo Fiber brush, also by EcoTools, and this is the Sheer Blush brush. And just pop that. I tend to just do this a little bit higher on my cheeks. I don't smile because when you're a more mature person, when you smile your cheeks pop up, and if you're not careful you'll put blush on, and when you stop smiling the cheeks drop down here somewhere. So it's just a matter of trying to place it a little bit higher on your cheekbones for a bit of colour. Oh, I like that. Like that very much. I don't think I will mix it in with the other colour. So I've just used this colour here as my blush, which is called Nude Glow. It's nice to have the names on the back of the palette telling you what they are. Okay, then I'm going to go with my Anastasia A23 brush and go in with the metallic strobe powder in Champagne Strobe. It's nice. Nice highlighter, not too shimmery. Well, not shimmery, but it gives a nice glow. Might go in with the bronzer and just put it a little bit down my snoz, as I have a very wide bulbous nose, and just see if I can slim it a little anyway. And that was using the bronze powder. And then I might grab a sponge and try one of the finishing powders just to tidy up my bronzer. I don't tend to use the Hourglass finishing powders very much for the fact that I have oily skin and I don't really like a powder that gives me a glow. But I'll try it here. I've never done this before, but I do use diffused light to set my under eye. And I'll just get a powder brush to blend that away. And then I might take the finishing powder just here and we'll have a go at trying that out on the rest of the face. That is the Hourglass palette. I think this is a beautiful palette and I think it pairs beautifully with my eye look today, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Stars in Your Eyes palette. And I just think this is a great all-round palette. You could also use these as eyeshadows if you wanted a go-to just chuck in your bag palette that would do everything. I think it would work. Some information about this palette is that it retails for $80 US. It retails in New Zealand for $127 and is available from Mecca Beauty. The product description of this product is that it is a multitasking vegan palette featuring 6 all-new exclusive shades of ambient lighting powder, bronzer, blush, and metallic strobe lighting powder. Now the colours are the finishing powder. There is one called Soft Light. There is one called Filtered Light. The bronzer is Golden Bronze Light. There is a blush called Nude Glow, which is the colour I used today. A blush in Mood Flush. And a metallic strobe powder in Champagne Strobe Light. It is formulated without parabens and sulfates, and 5% of all profits from this 100% vegan and cruelty-free palette will go to support the Non-Human Rights Project. So if you love supporting good causes and love makeup, a great combination. So my final thoughts on that, guys, is that I think it is well worth your money. It is limited edition. I think if you want it, I would definitely jump on it as soon as you can before you are disappointed and cannot get your hands on it. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I'd love to hear your feedback of whether you have got the palette or are interested in getting the palette, or are you tossing up between that or the Lighting Edit palette number 4. I think I'll give that one a miss. I'm so happy I have the Unlocked palette. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I hope you've all had a beautiful and a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you next time. You take care. See ya. Bye.